Unregulated capitalism, which allows for unfettered accumulation of wealth and power by a small elite, can lead to feudalism, a system in which a few powerful individuals control most of the resources and dictate the lives of the rest of the population. The early stages of capitalism can be seen as a time of economic freedom and opportunity, with individuals able to create wealth and prosperity through hard work and innovation. However, as the wealth of the capitalist class grows, so too does its power and influence over political systems, media, and other institutions. This can lead to a consolidation of power and a decline in competition, with fewer and fewer players controlling larger and larger shares of the market. Over time, this concentration of wealth and power can create a self-perpetuating cycle of inequality. Wealthy individuals and corporations use their resources to influence the political system, shaping laws and regulations to further their own interests and limit the power of the working class. This can lead to a situation in which the economic and political system is dominated by a few wealthy elites, while the rest of the population is relegated to lower levels of economic and social status. As the power of the wealthy elite grows, they may seek to further entrench their power through tactics such as land grabbing, privatization of public goods, and exploitation of natural resources. This can lead to a situation reminiscent of feudalism, in which a small group of wealthy landowners control access to resources such as land, water, and food, and the rest of the population is forced to work for them in exchange for basic necessities. In such a system, social mobility is limited, and people are forced to rely on the goodwill of their feudal lords for their basic needs. This can lead to a situation in which the wealthy elite hold significant power over the lives of the rest of the population, controlling access to education, healthcare, and other necessities. The lack of regulations and oversight in an unregulated capitalist system can also contribute to the development of feudalism. When there are no rules or restrictions on the actions of wealthy individuals and corporations, they are able to accumulate more and more power and influence, ultimately leading to a situation in which they control the economic and political system. To prevent the development of feudalism, it is important to create and enforce regulations that limit the concentration of wealth and power in the hands of the few. This can be done through measures such as progressive taxation, antitrust laws, and limits on campaign contributions. It is also important to ensure that public goods such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure remain in public hands, and that access to resources such as land and water is more evenly distributed. In conclusion, unregulated capitalism can lead to a consolidation of power and resources in the hands of a wealthy elite, ultimately leading to a system similar to feudalism. To avoid this outcome, it is important to create and enforce regulations that limit the power of the wealthy elite and ensure that the benefits of economic growth are shared more equally among all members of society.